What's going on, everybody? Son of a Bitcoin here, and welcome back to the TCS network. Um, so before we get started today, I just want to let you guys know today's going to be a lot different. So I've been thinking, you guys, the past few videos that I've come out with have been kind of weak. And like, I don't know if it's because I've been into other things, but so I decided that I'm gonna cover whatever I'm into, whatever projects I'm into. I'm not gonna try to stick to certain things because that's the content that I've been doing. I find that like I make the best content when I'm talking about things I'm genuinely like really interested or enthusiastic about. And so I love Cardano NFTs and I love CNFTs. That's my home front. Cardano is the best blockchain for me. It always will be. But I'm looking at the volume in the different NFT markets, and I'm seeing 10 times more volume in the Solana market. And then above that is Ethereum, though Ethereum's very saturated. So I'm just really about making money, you guys. And so I wasn't making much money over in Cardano NFTs the past 2 weeks, week or so. Yes, there has been things that have been pumping. We can talk about Dead Rabbit Resurrection Society, almost around 600 floor. We can talk about the Chilled Kongs floor around 3,000 ADA. We can talk about ADA about to be revealed, and we'll see what happens there. We got a lot of projects doing well. The Mandrill's just absolutely ripped up, upward toward 400 ADA. So there is projects and there is money to be made in Cardano, but right now, currently, I'm finding that the most money that I'm able to make is over on Solana. So guys, please have an open mind for this video. These projects have absolutely amazed me and blown my mind. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not trying to just like shill like crazy or anything. I'm just trying to be real with you guys, like 100. So to be 100, like this is what drew me over to Solana. My buddy at work is into Solana NFTs. He started telling me about the rewards he was making through staking his NFTs. In the token that they distributed. So these NFTs come out, they have their tokens. You stake the NFT, you get their token every day as a reward. And that token is valued in the blockchain currency that the NFTs on. So whether it be ADA, Solana, Ethereum. And so I was amazed. I said, there's no way you're making that much a week off of just putting your NFTs aside. And why can't we do that on Cardano? And why haven't I seen that over on Cardano? Man, it's hot in here. But anyway, so I looked into it more, and I've come to the conclusion that it's just the volume. So pretty much, we're going to dive into two projects. First project we're going to dive into is Smokeheads. They're a Solana project. The reason I'm covering them is because I'm in love with every part of the project. They're a DAO. I love the DAO concepts. I love just the community decentralization, so I love DAOs. So their DAO, their art is absolutely phenomenal. This is my PFP here. Got Sauron eyes, a freaking arrow going through his head, bleeding. He's got a little he's got needs a shave. He's got a bong. He's smoking with smoke coming up with the helicopter launch pad on his head. Guys, this is a level 2 Smokehead. So let's dive into Smokeheads real quick. Guys, the amount of ROI, if you're from Cardano, when you hear about the return on your investment through these staking rewards, you're going to be blown away, probably the same as I was. And so this is their page. They got 27.1K followers. They're a collection of 4,420 Smokeheads en route to become 1,473 enlightened legendaries. Their token is W Puff token. You stake it and you earn W Puff token. You earn a certain amount a day depending on your level of Smokehead. There's levels 1, 2, and 3. And now depending on that level, depends on how much Puff token you earn per day. Now, eventually, after you get a certain amount of puff token, you're able to upgrade your Smokehead into the next level. So if we go over here on their website, we can read a little about it. They're a deflationary gang. So let's stop for a second. What they mean by deflationary, okay, this is how they sustain their ecosystem a bit. So you stake and earn puff token, right? You invest puff token to level up. When you level up and you burn that token, or when you level up, you burn your original NFT. So if you have a level 1 and you want to level them up to level 2, you're burning your level 1 and you're getting a level 2. So you burn it, you purchase with puff token, you get your next one. Eventually, these enlightened legendaries that they're coming out with, they're gonna be coming out with these very soon. They're not out yet, but the way you get a legendary is you earn them, and with legendaries you earn the most puff token per day, and they look the coolest and they give you the best benefits. You get one of these by having three level 3 Smokeheads. And these enlightened legendaries are dropped weekly. There's a limited supply, and it deflates the collection to 1,473. Because you got to think about it, you got to burn all this stuff to get the legendaries. So it's a smart system. So this is the puff tokenomics a bit. You level up, reach enlightened legendary status. You can trade it off. You can trade the puff token on the Fox Federation decks for liquidity. You can buy merch, raffle tickets, and participate in auctions. Over on Solana, you buy your whitelist, and you buy, they have raffles, buy tickets to see if you'll get in the whitelist. You can actually buy whitelist stuff. You can participate in a lot of different things to get on whitelist. And this is like how they drive hype over there. It works differently on Ethereum and Cardano, I know. But I can't say I don't like the system over here. And it seems they have to do it that way. I mean, the hype and the amount of people that they have coming in on these new projects are just ridiculous. Now, you can add traits to your enlightened legendaries. That sounds really dope. And then there's auctions. So this is the best passive income play, me personally, that I found on this ecosystem that I could afford. We all know that there's some projects like D-Gods, they're like one of the top market cap projects, and a few others that actually earn you a bit more in ROI. I think they're dust tokens like 0.07 Solana or something like that, whereas Puff token is like 0.026 or something like that. So they have a really great team. They're on Twitter Spaces all the time. That's one thing I really look for, is if they have a big community. You know, if I can get a bunch of Puff people to follow me, a bunch of Smokeheads to follow me, through hyping it up on Twitter. If I can listen to them in a Twitter Space, right? These guys have a great setup on Discord. Come over here and look at their Discord. They are a DAO, so they have their DAO chat. They have merch, sneak peeks, all different types of stuff coming out. I'm sorry, my iPad's a little laggy. I mean, my computer. They have, I mean, their Discord's done really, really well. They have, you know, everything that you look for in a project, especially with the following that they have. So besides that, guys, I'm just really in love with the art. I gotta show you guys some of these sneak peeks because they're absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I can't see any. Huh. But yes, the sneak peeks are absolutely wild. Here's a walkthrough of just a few Smokeheads. Man, my computer is laggy. They're really cool looking, guys. I mean, me personally, I think they're really dope. So I get into those. I get into staking them and earning puff tokens. So just go check them out, guys. I think they're very worth checking out. Because I'm looking on Twitter, and I had a buddy who he's staking like 6 of them, and they're all level 3. That's around 100 puff token a day, and that adds up to like 3 Solana a day, with Solana around $50, guys. That's almost 150 USD a day off of just owning 6. That's unlike anything I've ever seen on Cardano. And I'm not trying to down talk Cardano, because to me Cardano is still the superior blockchain. But as far as the NFT market, this is the way to go. And so the next project that I'm so gung-ho about, I have to cover it, and I definitely won't even have enough time to cover everything I'd like to cover about it. But that project is the Reptilian Renegade, you guys. Reptilian Renegades. It's as my profile banner. There was a lot of drama behind this project. They had to go and make a second Twitter. What happened was, there was a famous rug pull artist. He was in charge of the Balloonsville rug pull, which, you guys who don't know about Solana, there was a ginormous rug pull that happened. He came out. He ended up kind of making fun of the Magic Eden and community, and he came out and was like, hey, look, this is how easy it is for me to come on here and make a fool out of everybody and take everybody's money, and there was no vetting, this and that. So then Magic Eden doubled down. They changed some of their policies. It changed a lot of things in the space. It caused a lot of waves. Now, this project comes out. I watched it come out around 3 Solana. I thought the art was amazing, and I watched it go from 3 to 11, up all the way up until 40-something Sol, and it blew my mind. So when I seen them fall back around 20, I picked up a few for myself. I noticed they were listed on OpenSea and a few other marketplaces, and the community was insane. They had staking after like the second day. You could start earning their token. They were giving out airdrops that also you were able to stake the airdrops, and like, you're going to be able to deviate these later with if you hold your airdrop and stake it, and eventually you can use it to mutate your reptile. There's just a lot of cool things about the project, but the biggest thing that brought me in was the community. It was how many lizards I was seeing everywhere, how many lizards I was seeing in Twitter spaces. It just reminded me of the boss cats, for y'all who remember those. It really did. I got over 150 reptiles following me on Twitter, just going back and forth, following each other. Now, so this guy comes out after all this happens, over hundreds of thousands of Solana, 100,000 Solana in volume, 100,000, yeah. He comes out and says, oh, by the way, I'm the Balloonsville Rugger. He has like a 4-hour conversation with one of the people on the Hydra Launchpad team, who are also heavily involved in this project, because they're helping them with the staking benefits and things like that, the staking technicals, the website and everything was all powered by Hydra that the Reptile Renegade project was using. So this guy gets a hold of them, and he has a long conversation with them about how he did it, how he exploited their protocol and their platform, and how he could do it again, the mistakes they made, how he was successful the last time. He was talking for hours with the guy, with one of the guys from Hydra. So while this was happening, the guy from Hydra, he called his homies up on Magic Eden. He called his homies up, and he told everybody to put the brakes on this project, that it was a rug. They didn't want the community to panic. They didn't really release it right away, that it was a rug pull. And so there was a little issues over that. But anyway, the project fell really badly. It got flagged on Magic Eden. It got flagged on OpenSea. But ultimately, Hydra came out and they took the project over. They said, we're going to take this over. We're not going to let this scumbag do this. And that's exactly what I said. It sucks that the community would let this happen, would let this guy come out and say, I'm the rugger, and if you don't hire me as the head of security for Hydra, I'm just going to rug this project. nah, man, we're not gonna hire the greatest rug pull guy of all time to be the head of our security. You must be dreaming. We're gonna tell you to go F yourself, and we're gonna bring the project back with the community from the ground up. Problem was is that the hype came from a lot of people from Ethereum. So when they left and never came back, it was hard to regenerate this hype back up. But what I've seen is like a rally from the Solana community. We've seen a saying that goes now, if you cut a reptile's tail, it grows back even stronger. Guys, the amount of love I've been seeing from these reptiles, the amount of community and support I've been seeing, the roadmap hasn't changed. Nothing has changed with this project except that this legendary scumbag is gone. And now Hydra's taken over to fulfill the roadmap already in place, which they've proven they can do things like this, that they can fulfill a roadmap, and that they can you know, lead a successful project. So I have full faith in the team now. And now all the metrics are very similar to what they were before, when the floor was really high, except now the floor is really low. I truly believe that the value of site token, the token you earn through staking these lizards, will outshine a lot of other projects staking rewards through their tokens. I mean, Hydra is going to use site token as like a early access to buy whitelist spots to a lot of their projects coming out on their launchpad. For example, Trippen Apes, a new project with over 400,000 members on Twitter, Trippen Ape Tribe. The Trippen Ape Tribe comes out tomorrow. They have 390K followers. Okay. Imagine you could use site to have the first ever access as a holder of site. Because of what happened and Hydra taking over, they said, listen, we're going to give all our lizard holders first access. You got site token, you come out and you get first access to the whitelist raffles and whitelist auctions and things like that, for Hydra's projects. This is a project that's coming out tomorrow that I will say I'm sad it didn't come out a few weeks from now after the site utility comes out, because it would have gave me more of a chance to get on the whitelist of a project like this. Whereas I'll never be able to get on this whitelist now. And this project's gonna probably 100x, you guys. Maybe like, I mean, where people are saying 50 soul floor right out the gates. This project is gonna be absolutely insane. So the value of getting on whitelist on Solana is sometimes a very big deal. And so like I can really appreciate that utility. And then of course you can there'll be other utilities through site token. Their royalties through secondary market, because of all the attention and all the FUD and drama, it's like insanely high. Their volume is great. Their metrics looks great. This project for me is like, without the FUD and everything, it's set for 60K. 60 soul. This is their website. And you can stake. I got mine staked from my other laptop, but guys, these projects over on Solana give great ROI through staking benefits. Their art is usually, top tier, amazing art. Like, just look at this project that I got on my thing. Okay, Trippen Apes. Look at these apes, bro. These are insane. Insanity. Whoa, these are wildin'. These are just insane. So, we know if projects came out like this in Cardano, they would pop off, especially with the amount of followers and things like that. Right now, it's just happening on Solana. So I don't want you guys to miss out on this stuff. Just because it's not Cardano and I'm super into it and I feel like I'm going to be making good money on some of this stuff, doesn't mean I'm not going to tell you guys because it's not Cardano. I just hope I don't lose a bunch of followers because I'm on all over Solana right now. But I'm following the money, you guys. So go check this stuff out. Go check out Reptilian renegades and grab some while they're down. Everybody, the whole market's down in anticipation for a Trippen ape tribe. So you can get your Smokeheads really cheap, your Reptilian renegades really cheap. I don't think this stuff's going to fall much lower, especially after the Trippen apes come out tomorrow. And if you can get a Trippen ape, you're 100xing. You're 100x. You just hold that shit, man. Oh, God. NFA, not financial advice, okay? But you try to get your hands on a Trippen ape. But all right, y'all. Have a good one. Son of a Bitcoin. We out of here. My first time covering some Solana projects. Have a good one, you guys. Much love. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And yeah, peace out.